Right then, this is a quick walk around video. Unfortunately, it's on quite a windy day, so I'm hoping you can hear me okay. But absolutely lovely car, and a very rare one indeed. This is a 1.6 diesel EX Plus, so it's the top of the range car with the keyless entry, panoramic roof, full black leather with some electrical adjustments on there. Finished in this lovely sporty blue metallic, which looks stunning on these facelift cars. Just 48,000 miles, lovely history as well. Going around the car for you. Front of the car, new style front end, looks absolutely fantastic. Lights and lenses clear, intact, there's no cracks or condensation there. Bonnet, very, very clean indeed. Hardly a stone chip of any notes anywhere on there. Near side, lovely and smooth in the panel work, really crisp and clean. That really is very, very nice indeed. Around the back, again, restyled or facelift car with a black diffuser, smoke glass, smoke lenses. All very subtle, but they add up to a really lovely upgrade. And then offside, driver's side, again, very, very smooth in the panels. Just a bit quicker than normal because it looks like it's going to rain as well. So, panel look lovely. Overall, very, very clean car. It's coming to the boot area, huge boot on the car, it's been kept in very nice condition. It's coming to the back, wide opening rear doors. This is the business end for any Civic, it's where the kids tend to sit. Yeah, in all honesty, looks as though backside's hardly been on those seats. Really, really clean indeed. Coming to the front of the passenger side, again, it looks very, very nice. Passenger seat at the rear. Looks so hardly ever been sat on. Finally coming to the driver's door card, again very nice and clean. Full set of mats in the car, all very nice. The driver's seat for a car of its age in superb condition. So inside the car now, engine's running, so this wonderful dashboard's illuminated. In stunning condition as well. Sat nav, as you can see, working exactly as it should there. Comes reverse, you've got the rear camera which complements the front and rear parking sensors. Going down the centre, it's been kept very, very nicely. And as a driver of the Civic, that's what you get as a dashboard or binnacle. It looks absolutely stunning. And that's where you should set your driving position, so the steering wheel is sort of halfway between the top of the rev counter and the speedo just above it. But it is the best dash design in its class by country mile. Just going to come over here and show you 48,547 miles, engine running, and there are no warning lights in the car at all. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and locking wheel nut key are all home present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda Civic 1.6 EX Plus diesel. The car is registered MM16FCV. Pardon me. Pardon me, something in my throat. 48,548 miles are currently recorded. The reason we do these videos, and especially actually this road test section, is to ensure that if anyone's online looking at any of our cars, they get to see that very car in operation. The reason we've always felt it important is because, like lots and lots of people, we've been to see cars which have looked perfectly good in a photograph or description, but only to get there and find out there's a fairly obvious fault that shows up as soon as you drive the car, which can be hugely frustrating if you've travelled any kind of distance. We also do it on these very quiet country roads. It's a beautiful part of Gloucestershire, and this actually forms part of the road test route we take our customers on, and the hope is, of course, it'll be representative of what you'd feel yourself should you go on a drive in the car. So coming to the car itself, being a very well maintained car, and that's blindingly obvious as soon as you drive it because it just feels literally as tight as a drum on the road. Engine starts, push button start on this top of the range car because it's got keyless start and keyless entry. Starts instantly, settles to smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all that relate to the engine or any other part of the car. And temperature gauge running at a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on a Honda vehicle. It's a superb diesel engine, it really is. It's got all of the Honda quality
forties of being very reliable, very long lasting, over huge mileages, with just good regular maintenance. It's also a cam chain driven engine, so there's no cam belts to worry about having to change or snapping on you. But almost more than that, it's just the way it drives. It's very smooth and quiet. It's punchy, it's got broad spread of power, and they're very, very economical. The economy comes very easily to them as well. I've owned numerous of these things over the years, even doing driving that isn't really conducive to good economy. I'd be getting around about 60. When I go down to see my friends in Dorset, just going with the flow of the traffic, I'll be over 70. So it's, it is there and available, but it all depends on you and how and when you drive, I guess. Engine then feeds through into the clutch and gearbox. Clutch on the car, perfect. Bike point exactly where it's meant to be. It's nice and smooth in operation. Gear change, an object lesson to other manufacturers in just how to do a really good gearbox on a car, not just for reliability, which they are famed for, but also the quality of selection. Like most modern front-wheel drive cars, the gear lever is actually joined to the gearbox by cables, which has an awful lot of advantages. Unfortunately, it also means that lots of manufacturers end up giving you kind of the light, vague, lifeless gear changes, which can be horrendous to use. This one, feels, even though it doesn't, like the gear lever goes into a gearbox underneath. It's that crisp and mechanical in feel. It's a lovely gear change, one you enjoy using rather than actually having to use. It also exhibits zero wear. They never really do, in all honesty. So coming onto the steering and chassis, which has always been my favourite part of the Civics. It's just a lovely car because it does a couple of things brilliantly well, which is very hard to achieve actually. Because if you just want to buy the car predominantly as a family car to get you from A to B comfortably and with lots of space, which it's got, it does it admirably. It's a very smooth riding, very comfortable, very polished car in the way you drive. It feels substantial on the road. The steering's part of that. It's wonderfully connected to the road. It's quick, it's precise, it's accurate, and it never makes the car feel unsettled or nervous in any way. For those of us, and I count myself in that camp, that still enjoy their driving, it rewards as well. It's one of these cars that loves going through corners. It never feels out of its depth. It's got a keen front end on it, changes of direction are superb, and body control is excellent on the car. It also, by the way, exhibits absolutely no clonks or rattles from underneath the vehicle at all that shouldn't be there, so all in good order. Brakes on the car are excellent, powerful, no pulsing, no vibrations going out through the brake pedal either. And the steering track's dead straight. There's no vibrations at this speed, or any speed actually up to the legal limit. And then you come inside the car. These are, they're brilliant family cars in lots of ways. The space, the magic seats, the dual level floor in the back, the amount of space in the back, the size of the boot. So it's got all of those things. But it's also one of the few cars in its class, or the only car I'm aware of in its class of this age, that actually has something about it inside, which is just, it's not normal to see a car with the design flair that this has got, which I know is a personal opinion, but it's not for show. It's there for practical use. You've got this wonderful dash architecture. The most conventional of what is this sensor stack here, which is like you get in lots of cars, but done very well. Sat nav, Garmin based, very simple and easy to use. Down below that you've got a dual zone climate control system, which offers you different temperatures side to side if you feel that way inclined. All of the switchgear has a lovely high quality damped feel to it. Very, very well manufactured, designed to last the life of the car really. Heated seats again, all function exactly as they should. But by far and away, my favourite part of it, because you're sitting directly behind it, is this two-tier dash design. It's very clever because the upper deck is the stuff you're going to look at most regularly on the road. So they put an information display panel, and you can configure that in different ways, with different information, different screens. But what's very clever is if you change radio stations or change your fan speed or climate control settings, you get a little display down there, but a much bigger one comes up there, so you can see it more clearly, and you don't have to look down into the car. But the one that everyone should be looking at most regularly, of course, is your speed, and there it is, literally all by itself, white on black digital display. So that's the lane departure. And it's just crystal clear. It just basically means as you drive along, you can look ahead, you know, at the road, the traffic, pedestrians, other cars, whatever happens to be, but clearly see your speed without taking your eyes off the road. It is simply genius, and it's to Honda's eternal shame they've kind of gone back on that slightly, and I don't get it really, because this works so well. Down below that, a more conventional pod of dials, rev counter, nice big and bold in the middle, flanked either side by the temperature and fuel gauges, and then finally this lovely leather bound steering wheel. The car is in beautiful condition in here, so well built as well, no squeaks, no rattles, lovely material choices, and of course being this EX Plus model, you get this huge glass panoramic roof, which on dull days allows lots of natural light into the car, which is lovely. But on sort of bright sunny days where perhaps you don't want it, you've got the electric blind up here which you can close, you know, fully or partially. The car is wonderful, drives absolutely beautifully, I cannot fault it.